A young boy named Jack lived in a small, humble cottage with his dear mother. They were incredibly poor, with very little food and no money to spare. One bleak morning, his mother sadly told him they had to sell their only cow, Bessie. Jack led Bessie down the dusty road, feeling a pang of sadness in his heart. Along the way, he encountered a peculiar old man with a twinkle in his eye. The man offered to trade Bessie for 5 magical beans, promising they held great power. Jack, intrigued by the man's words, eagerly accepted the unusual trade. He rushed home, excited to show his mother the wondrous beans he had acquired. However, his mother was furious, scolding him for being so foolish and gullible. In a fit of anger, she snatched the beans and threw them out the window into the garden. Jack went to bed feeling disheartened, regretting his decision to trust the old man. The next morning, a truly astonishing sight greeted him outside his window. A gigantic beanstalk, thick and green, had grown overnight, reaching high into the clouds. Filled with a sense of adventure, Jack decided he must climb the towering beanstalk. He began his ascent, hand over hand, the leaves brushing against his face as he climbed. After a long and arduous climb, he finally reached the very top, above the clouds. There, he discovered a magnificent yet ominous castle looming in the distance. This enormous castle belonged to a fearsome giant, known for his booming voice. Jack cautiously crept inside, finding the giant fast asleep, snoring loudly on his chair. He spotted a large bag filled with glimmering gold coins nearby and quickly grabbed it. Jack scrambled out of the castle and began his descent, clutching the heavy bag tightly. He made it safely back down to his cottage, the gold providing much-needed relief. The gold helped them live comfortably for a while, but eventually their riches dwindled. Once again, Jack felt the urge to climb the magical beanstalk, seeking more fortune. He ascended the beanstalk a second time, his heart pounding with anticipation. Inside the giant's castle, he found a hen that laid beautiful, shimmering golden eggs. As Jack snatched the hen, the giant stirred and woke up with a thunderous roar. The enormous giant began to chase Jack, his heavy footsteps shaking the castle floor. But Jack was swift and nimble, managing to outrun the lumbering giant. He slid down the beanstalk, the hen tucked safely under his arm, escaping just in time. Still not entirely satisfied, Jack decided to climb the beanstalk a third and final time. This time, he discovered a magical golden harp that played enchanting music all by itself. As Jack reached for the harp, it suddenly cried out, "Master!" alerting the giant. The giant awoke with a furious roar, chasing Jack with even greater rage than before. Jack yelled, "Mother, bring the axe!" as he chopped down the beanstalk with all his might. The giant came crashing down, never to be seen again, and Jack and his mother lived happily ever after with their treasures.